It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the number one goal is to come out with a victory.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time run by Jacobs. 33 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step. And a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. We'll go once more with Brooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time, and next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Packers offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's the big number 6. Brings us 2nd and 4.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So after 1, 7-3 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. We'll go play action with Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
And he will have a Packers 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Packers.
Here's Love. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Here's Jacobs. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a game of the line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. To throw is Love. That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Lions 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They run out of the gun with Brooks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He'll take this down to the 47. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Second and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. Yeah! And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Packers. Now Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On second down, Love. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be from 47 yards. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers going to open up a 17-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A second down throw for Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the gun, it's Goff. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff, running left is Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On play action, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And a short pickup down inside the 10. On second down, Goff. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt. And Makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Goff. And this will pay off. It is caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this two-point try.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this will be incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On play action, Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
1st and 10. Here's Love. That's into traffic, but taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal. Here's Love to throw. That one, take it in. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one.
Still first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Goff. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll go play action with Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's second and 2. Here's Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's first and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now Love. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing here is Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for the Lions.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He connects with St. Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. On target to Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 6-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Now, Goff. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
In this situation, Mike, the kicker has a few options. He's looking, is there a hole in the recovery unit? If there is, that's where the ball's going to go. But he can go high hop, he can go bunt, or he could try to just hit a line drive and hope for a deflection and let his guys go chase down the ball.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.